Okay, welcome back. On the previous episode, we did the introductory quests. We also asked a few questions around this village. We checked the notice board, and we helped the blacksmith work out who had actually damaged the forge. And then we also went down to the abandoned village and exercised a noon wraith from the village, which enabled some people from the village to use the well again. The next quest I'm going to do, we're going to head down to the Ransack village, and we're going to find Dune Vildenvort. So let's get going. Let's put a marker down there, I suppose. Yes.
Hey-ya. Faster. Slower.
We'll look for Bastion later, once it's safe.
Slow now.
Okay. Let's check out these undiscovered locations first. Guarded treasure. Okay, good.
Ugly bastard.
We'll look for Bastion later, once it's safe.
Okay. And there's another place over here. Oh. Maybe not. We'll check that out later.
We'll look for Bastion later, once it's safe.
Do
Okay,
that often.
June.
Talk to your dog.
It's my brother's, Bastion's, but guess he's mine now. See, Bastion fought the Black Ones in a battle just outside the village. Haven't had word of him since. I told him, do like I did, lose a finger or two so they won't recruit you. Too damn afeard he was. Bloody hell.
I'd walk the battlefield if I were you.
I did. Sea of corpses. And corpsers, feeding. Someone told me they're afeard of fire, so I took a torch, tried to chase them off. Horse shite, I tell you. Would have ended up eaten alive if it weren't for Hussar here. Listen, guessing you carry those swords for more than show. Come with me, keep the ghouls off. Help me find Bastion and I'll pay you well.
Sounds good.
Fine, I'll help you. Just been a few days since the battle. Chances we find your brother alive are slim. Very slim.
Who would have thought? But I want to find his body at least. So Bastion don't rot there in the sun with the black ones. Meet me on the hill overlooking the battlefield. We'll move on together from there.
Okay.
Hey-ya!
Monster's nest.
Ghoul nest. Ought to just destroy it.
You're here, good. Bastion... His body must be here somewhere.
Among countless others. Want to examine them one by one? Could take a while.
You needn't fret. The recruits from White Orchard painted a small flower on their shields so as to be able to spot each other in battle. There was just a few of them. We look for the flowers, we'll find Bastion quick.
No offense, but many a soldier's dropped his shield. Especially if he was on the losing side.
If we find the shield alone, Hassan will catch the scent and lead us to Bastion. Come on. Sooner we get this done, the better.
Using your witch's senses, search for the Temerian shields with small white flowers painted on them. Okay, sounds good.
So many corpses. And the war's just started.
Let's finish these guys off first. Suppose we'll take some of these items and just sell them.
That him?
No. Doesn't look anything like him. Come on, Hussar. Can you smell Bastion, boy? Still nothing.
Skin's burned off. Might be hard to tell, I know, but could this be him?
Bastion was big, broad-shouldered. This one seems smaller, but maybe it's the fire did that. He found him! Hussar's caught his scent! Come on!
Oh.
But there is more. My lieutenant demanded we defecate on command. Ballista bolts landing all around, and all he could say was, "A soldier with a full stomach will not step onto the battlefield." Now shit, that is an order. Can you believe it? The cretin.
Stop! You're killing me. My ribs. It hurts to laugh.
That needs a tourniquet. But first, want to explain what's going on here?
Bastion! Has this Nilfgaardian captured you?
No. He saved my life. I got a cut to my side, and then got hit in the head. Couldn't see anything. Rosinia found me as he crawled across the battlefield. His legs twisted. And so we were. A blind man leading a cripple. Found this place.
I'm taking you home. We need to see to these wounds.
I won't leave Rosinia. I'll own he'll die. And he can't go back to his own. He's deserted. They'll hang him.
And what if they find him with us? They'll hang us all, my Laisha included. No, the Blacken stays here.
Your brother's right, Bastion. Nilfgaardians know no mercy. They live by their law. A law that's cruel as hell towards any who hide deserters, or aid them.
Rosin, I'll bring you food. And an herbalist. You'll see. In a week or two, you...
Just go.
Thank you, Witcher. Your reward. And the gods protect you.
Okay. Great many ghouls and other foul eaters of the dead prowl near the village. Our patrols will do their best to eradicate this evil until the task is done. Avoid all travel through these lands. Okay, let's do some looting.
nest. Ought to just destroy it.
Okay, we're going at 2 points. So what do we need? 3 more and we can choose that one. 1 more and we can choose that one. So let's do that one. So 1 more ability point. Actually, we'll put 1 into there. That's good. And then we'll save 2 more ability points so we can go into this mutation. And the goal is to unlock 8 mutations so that we can unlock this slot. Can't see any chests. Oh, there's an more.
Winds howling.
Okay. Set off to see the Nilfgaardians.
Miles and miles and miles.
Okay, we can't go that way.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
I'm just going to go south, I think. Can't get across that bridge. South. Down here. Okay. This way.
Faster.
Let's just drop into the vendor for a second.
Fast, Roach.
Greetings.
Take care.
Whoops.
Let me have a look at your stock.
60. Let's sell. Let's look by weight. Anything? Really? Okay.
Take care.
Heard of the Flyhead Brigade? Your guide. Non-humans.
Something else you'll be needing.
Got anything interesting under the counter?
Depends what you're after. Have a look.
She's got another card. Oh, we've already got it. She doesn't have any go. Crowns either way.
Farewell.
Ah!
Roach.
Slow now. Let's go. Hey-ya. Place of power. Should draw from it. Come on. Strange.
Letter from Witcher Colgrim of the Viper School. Diagram: legendary Viper silver sword. Oh, interesting. Letter from Witcher Colgrim of the Viper School. To Ivar Evil Eye, Master Witcher of the Viper School. I have now found all the legendary diagrams once belonging to our order. Certain complications have arisen, however. On the way back to our keep, I stopped to rest the night in the village in the Temerian borderlands. The blasted peasants decided to make me into their scapegoat and accused me of kidnapping some bookkeeper's brat. They took me into the local lordling's castle for interrogation, during which they found and confiscated one of the diagrams, but do not fear, I will get it back. They did not find the others. I have invoked Temerian common law and demanded a trial by ordeal instead of submitting to the whims of this baronet. My request was granted, and tomorrow I am to cleanse the baronet's family crypt of wraiths. I expect this will prove little trouble. Perhaps I will already have returned to our keep by the time you receive this letter. Light the furnaces, we'll have some forging to do. Ah, interesting. Well, I think this dude is the Witcher. And we've learnt some diagrams. Florence. Rubbish.
Magic. A place of power.
Interesting. Collect some herbs. Crafting. Viper Silver Sword. Plus 125 damage. Plus 20% Ard sign intensity. 10% chance to poison. 20% bonus experience. And minus 50% attack power versus specters. Okay. Oh, what's going on up here?
Come on now.
Let's go.
Come on. Hey there.
Hey. Emperor shall guide us straight to Novigrad.
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sagwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
Guessing your captain's got work for me.
This is the army, Nordling. There is no guessing.
To the tower. Go.
Goltais Griffin is Arvel.
Ep Turp
Nen. Ebstreda. Marsandian Cardad.
es diese Verin. Nord est Uscheiden en Meras.
We must requisition the share of...
Password.
Dunno any.
So, out for a little walkie, eh? Counting the Emperor's swords to lull you to sleep? Well, in the army, we've a place for nosy ramblers. The scaffold.
And thick-skulled quartermasters. They got a place.
You're clearly skilled at banter. And haggling? You got a knack for that as well?
Show me what you're peddling.
Okay. See what he's got. No Gwent cards. You got some diagrams. Might as well buy these. We can sell some stuff to him.
Morale holding up around here? You boys think you can win this thing?
Ah, a spy after all. Or one to stir trouble.
Neither. Just curious.
Right. Well, tell anyone who cares we will win this war, because Radovid is mad, as everyone knows, and we've an extraordinarily well-drilled and well-supplied army. Incidentally, did you wish to buy something?
Like you to craft something for me.
Okay. We're going to get in repair. Crafting. I don't think he can make anything really. He can make that sword, but I don't really need to use that sword at this point in time. You can go through this.
So long.
How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Very perceptive of you. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it, and then I shall see what I can do.
Why do you care about this griffin?
Because I care about people. The beast has killed 10 already, including a few of my men. To hunt it, I would need to mobilize the entire garrison, comb the woods, organize a batu. Simply impossible.
Too big a hassle?
No, too high a risk. I cannot disperse my forces. Temeria's army we have crushed, but its common folk remain, ready to answer a call to arms. So, as to this griffin, I can sit on my hands, or hire a professional.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex. Why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
Tomira and Mislav. Thanks.
Es sunt jakten.
You can see the Nilfgaardian armor is very different to what they had in the Witcher show. There doesn't seem to be anything else interesting around here.
Is it true? Northern women bathe but once every 3
Oh.
moons.
Oh, hang on. Sharpen our weapons. Supposed to be an armor over here. Maybe he's downstairs. Oh, oh, oh. It's definitely upstairs.
Is it true? Northern women bathe but once every 3 moons.
Hmm.
Barbarians.
The Emperor shall guide us straight to Novigrad.
Hey-ya! Not so fast, Roach.
Okay, where should we go? That's the hunter. Where is the herbalist? Oh.
Whoa, Master Witcher!
Take it easy.
Help a fellow traveler!
What happened?
Monsters! Monsters from the swamp! Folk said the road was fraught with peril, but I wouldn't listen. Got my comeuppance now.
Less moaning, more details. What happened, and how can I help? And remember, I don't work for free. Witcher's code and all.
Well, was on my way to the Black Ones to trade.
Suddenly my horse got spooked, ran clear off the road. We hit a bump. I went flying and the horse and cart rolled on. Then I heard bubbling, neighing, slurping. Something came out from the muck, devoured Asher, hooves and all. No doubt my goods are still on the cart, but I'm too afeard to go and see. Thought maybe you... I'm most concerned about a little box. Bring it to me, I beg you.
Fine, I'll go. Let you know if I find that box. Cart tracks. Rode off into the swamp. Here's the cart. Cart's riddled with arrows. Interesting. I should take a look around. An arrow. Didn't mention this. Must be that box he mentioned. Splattered with blood. Human blood. Square in the neck. Good shot. Either the merchant's got serious memory problems, or he's lying.
Oh, and you find the box?
Yeah, found your priceless chest. And someone who looks an awful lot like a cart driver, with an arrow through his neck. No dryads in these swamps, and never known a drowner or a water hag to use a bow. So lacking any other suspects, I'm guessing.
Watch out! Behind you!
There's nothing behind me. I'm a witcher, I'd have heard it. Just like I can hear your heart, which is pounding, like a liar's. Best hope you're a better rider than you are a liar.
Oh, he's off.
Gotta get him out of here. Wake up. See? Can't run from the truth. Not even on horseback. Now who are you, and why'd you attack that cart?
Private First Class John Geermer. Temerian 6th Division, 2nd Regiment. Disbanded. but still active, underground, in the woods. That was a medical transport. I'd be damned if it reached the Black Ones. And the medicine, our lads could use it too. We've many ill among us. You let me go, and they might live and fight once more for a free North.
Hmm.
You can go, but I'm keeping the medicine. Nilfgaard will find you and kill you anyways. Why should it go to waste?
Take it, and choke on it.
Oh, lovely.
Holy help me!
Kings do the fighting. Peasants do the dying.
That's it, Roach. Hey there.
Anyone home?
Must be out hunting. Trail's fresh. Mislav just left home. You, Mislav?
Hear that?
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
Dogs more dangerous than wolves? Don't think so.
It's the truth. Know why?
No, but I guess you're about to tell me.
Wolves hunt to fill their bellies. Wild dogs kill for sport.
Just like humans.
Aye. They've learned much from us. Why not cruelty too?
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village.
show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No. Dogs might, though. So step careful now. Come on.
These dogs been a problem for a while now?
Since the war started. Soldier on the march. He'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. But a dog, a kick in passing, no more. So these stray mutts form packs. They're gaunt, guts stuck to their too late. Attacked another one. Dieter.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before... well, a long time ago.
Before what?
Before they drove me from the village.
What did you do?
Nothing. I'm a freak. Sorry. I'd rather not talk about it.
I'm a freak too.
Aye, but of another kind.
If it's lycanthropy, I can help.
What?
Lycanthropy. Werewolves. Handled a few cases in the past. It's usually a simple curse that...
The Lord's son, Florian, and I... we loved each other. Dieter walked in on us in the stables.
Oh.
He drove me away. Florian hanged himself. Lord started drinking, and the estate fell into ruin. That's the long and short of it.
I'm sorry.
Ancient history now. I was to show you where I found the Nilfgaardians. Come.
Let's go.
Griffin, know anything about it?
Not much. It's not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me. 'Twas here. One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
I'll be fine. Not the first griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the last either.
Hope you're right. Good hunting now.
Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them. Ground's black, saturated with blood. A camp. These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably. Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least. Corpse is a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the Griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying. Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other Griffin must be a male. Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal griffin. Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area. Done all I could. Should talk to Vesimir. Bones. Horse, dog, human. A few months' worth.
His Imperial Majesty, Emir var Emrys. Emir var Emrys rules to expand. He has trained his strategic brilliance on a singular vision to conquer the world, though he rightly calls this not conquest but salvation. Yes, the Emperor of Nilfgaard sets the world alight with the torch of civilization, trampling the still warm corpses of his father's usurpers. The Emperor seized the throne and began to assimilate the northern realms, one after the other. Terror engulfed the north. Only the Battle of Brenna slowed the Imperial's army's march towards victory. A temporary peace then took hold, though none believed the mirage would last. Emir's aim to make the entire north a vassal of Nilfgaard remained unchanged. Emir used peace as a cover to intensify his political efforts. Now all could see their results. Chaos and disorder devoured the Nordland states. Ridden with internal bickering and backstabbing, they near collapse. Only a strong ruler can grapple with this dysfunction into function. Only a wise ruler can give vision to their blindness. Only Emir var Emrys can save the north. So our armies have again crossed the Yaruga for the third and final time. Oh, okay, what's over here?
Magic. A place of power.
Very good. Sign intensity 48%. We have 4 points available. We can now research this mutation. It's good. And we need 8. So we've unlocked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we need 2 more. This one requires red mutagens and blue. This one requires green. 5 ability points. So what's this one here? 5 green and red. red and blue. I think we're going to do this one next. 4 more ability points. Talk to Vesimir.
I'll rip off your melon! He's ours! Your ass is mine.
Woof. Linen. Linen. Linen.
Let's go!
Viper-eyed Hellraiser.
A return customer. Welcome. What can I do for you this time?
Show me what you got.
296. Did I buy diagrams from him last time? I mustn't have.
So long.
I think those plums are wreaking havoc on my gut.
It's raining and pouring, and Brody's snoring. He bumped his head when he went to bed and wet himself. Good morning.
Okay, so none of them are actual missions.
It's Dervan now. D-E-R-V-A-N. Not good man.
Looking for trouble.
Lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witchman that was hunting the side.
Greetings.
Let me have a look at your stuff.
Got anything else?
Take care.
Sure to be poison. What to do with it? What did the folk do? They could have sewed his head back on. Word is they laid his corpse to rest.
Oh,
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of the Nilfgaardian Garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him. What else could he want from two witchers? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss. Standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tredegor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up? Learned some things. It's a male, had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse. Fine. If everything's ready, say the word and we'll get to work.
I'm ready. No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Picked one out already, other side of the stream. There's fields and a grove. Plenty of room and far enough so no one will get in our way.
Good. Meet you there.
Damn deer have stripped the bark off the trees again.
That's it, Roach.
look at Vesimir go. This didn't even take his horse.
Take it easy. A stream, amber waves of grain. Charming place. Perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose them. So, ready?
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Geermer.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Geermer. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes, well, we need to cover our tracks, hide our paths. Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
Hear that? It's close.
Let's go give it a warm welcome.
Wait, take this.
A crossbow.
Won it in a card game while you ran around. Might come in handy.
So the reason why he's given us the crossbow is because that's how you take down griffins. And the first time I played through this, I didn't understand that, so it took forever. But we'll see how it works now.
A witcher with a crossbow? We breaking with tradition?
Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill.
Now, I already had a crossbow.
Watch out!
Hopefully... No.
Damn! It's fast! Don't let it get away!
Okay.
That's it, Roach.
It's about to dive!
Stench.
The beast of the White Orchard.
Not bad. Not bad. Though you could stand to improve some things.
Man spends his whole life learning.
Not a witcher, unless he doesn't want to live long. But more on that later. Take the griffins, head to the Black Ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn.
Make the trophy. Ah.
Magic. A place of power.
What the hell is this?
Rye!
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
No, I didn't know.
So, a fool. Damn it, you never learn. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
No, no, no! By the gods, no!
What?
Guess you've dropped your good uncle act.
It was no act. I extended a hand to these people. They spat on it.
Could it be because it held the sword that killed their loved ones?
Tja, a moralist. And what would you do in my stead?
Wouldn't ever be in your stead.
Tell me why you've come.
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vesimir.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time? Under my nose? Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the griffin. Tit for tat. Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately compensated.
No more. Please, no more.
Barbarians.
Are you here to spy or haggle?
Show me what you're peddling.
Did I buy these before? Thought I did.
So long.
No more. Please, no more.
En detta. Estrat SN Novigrad.
Mercy, please. No more. Please, no more.
Poor, dark, and putrid.
Heard of the Vryheid Brigade?
Mercy,
Your kind, sir.
please.
Non-human.
Um, I leave White Orchard. Okay. I think we need to do a few other things before we leave White Orchard. Aha. Let's go. Yeah. Place marker. Hold custom waypoint. Okay, let's go there. Where is it? You want to go to Sawmill.
Giddy up. Slower. Ugly bastard.
Yes?
Listen, ever heard of a woman named Claire? Lived around here?
Heard of her? A mild way to put it. Claire was a friend. The only person dear to me in all of White Orchard. Until her husband, Volker, quarreled with the lord of the manor. He then gathered the family, moved out into the woods to start a new settlement. The lord and his retinue rode there to convince them to return. They were to be civil. No forcing, no bloodshed. But you saw. Word is Claire said something about the lord's son, Florian. Something that made the lord furious. But who knows the truth?
Lots of misfortune for such a small village.
'Tis so in every village. Even the smallest. You need only ask. But let's not end on a teary note. Here, a bit of solace.
Oh.
Yes?
Another lady.
Griffin do that to her?
Delina. Yes. Attacked her at night. She was walking in the woods.
At night? Through the woods? In wartime?
Meeting a boy. The young, you know, do foolish things for love. Wounds are healing, but she will die. Blood's pooling in her skull. Nothing my brews can do to help.
Could try to help her with one of my potions. Swallow can heal internal hemorrhages.
But?
Witcher's potions aren't for humans.
She'll die as it is.
Yes. A peaceful death soothed by your concoctions. If I give her Swallow and something goes wrong, the whole village will hear her screams.
I understand. Do as you will.
Tell me something about yourself. What's your story?
A sad one. Do you know the Temple of Melitele in Alanda?
Do I know it? Can't remember how many times I've been there, how many times Mother Neneka stitched me up.
We must have missed each other. I started to become a healer under Mother Neneka. I was but 18 when they took me in. An age at which teachings interest one far less than love. There was a boy, Goslav. He'd bare his chest to work. The novices couldn't keep their eyes off him, tripped over their own feet, dropped things. I left the temple for him. We passed a lovely summer together, and then he left. Neneke refused to take me back. My parents uttered not a word. Gave me a travel cloak and a small coin pouch. I struggled long to find a place where I'd feel safe, needed. until I finally arrived here. End of story.
Got any herbs you're willing to sell?
I'm sure I can find something.
Okay. He's got no recipes. Woman spirit, white girl decoctions. I need a Doppler mutagen and a succubus mutagen for those. Okay. Fresh human blood. She's got 163. What can I sell her?
Farewell.
New quest on Death's Bed. Take the potion to the Herbalist.
Yes?
Got a potion for Lena. Swallow.
First sign of spring. Symbol of rebirth. Fitting as names go.
We'll see. Like I said, could harm her. Deeply. Works on me immediately, but I have a faster metabolism. Effects won't appear in her case for a few days.
Why'd you choose this in the end?
Decided it was better than doing nothing.
I like you, Witcher. Here. A small gift. For giving a damn.
What do we get? Sweat and blood. A veil hangs between the world men see and the one they cannot. This veil blocks the dead from the view of the living and the living from the view of the dead. Some mages can break through the veil and communicate with the dead, or else summon them to the world of the sun for short periods of time. This is the art known as necromancy. The death can also break through the veil and enter the world of the living on their own. Yet unlike the necromancers, in doing so, they are not driven by reason and will, but by thoughtless, irrational need. This need arises from powerful emotions such as regret, longing, and wrath. Very often these emotions gain the power of being invested in the material object by the dead individual while he or she still knew life. The objects most frequently so endowed? Wedding rings, favourite toys, or the instrument used for the crime which sent the returned individual to the other world in the first place. Sweat and blood. Night wraiths. Plague maidens. So what's the bestiary button? Characters. Night wraiths. Moon dust. Spectre oil and Yrden, which is the same as Noon wraiths. Plague maidens. Spectre oil and Yrden. Wraiths. Moon dust. Spectre oil, Yrden, and Quen. Devil by the well. Okay, yep. Neckers. Northern wind. Grid oil. East oil, Quen. East oil. East oil. Okay, I think I'll just check out this place here. Direction is it? Okay, we've liberated an area. And we have a vendor.
Nothing left but to pray. Beg evils.
Greetings.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
160. Sell that junk. Doesn't seem to have anything important. Added pearl. Nope.
Farewell.
Nothing left but to pray. Beg evil spares us at least.
Come on, Roach.
Where'd you come from?
As it should have.
Shut up and fight.
Oh, you witch fucker! Bastards conjuring!
Come on, come closer.
guarded treasure. Let's check this place.
Show me what you got. Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be. Come on.
I'm wearing the wrong sword.
Magic. A place of power.
Okay, I think I'll leave it there for this video, and I'll see you on the next one.
That stench.